Here's the light. They're racing. And Mrs. Fitzherbert and Vera's Boy bounced out a length and a half in front of Burano. Getting away well too is Our Sophia from Celso, then Lord of Camelot, Knight of Avon, followed by Colonial King, then Pochinella. Next, Ankara, Carlisle, Ben and Star Style Girl is last. Up the hill at the 1400, Vera's Boy a half length to Celso, a length Mrs. Fitzherbert on the rails and a half to Lord of Camelot. Then a length and a half Burano, Colonial King, Knight of Avon, there followed by Ankara outside Our Sophia, one to Pochinella, Carlisle, Ben and a length Star Style Girl. At the 1100, Vera's Boy going pretty quickly, a half to Celso, 2 lengths to Lord of Camelot on the outside of Mrs. Fitzherbert, 1 then to Colonial King, a length further back is Knight of Avon from Burano, 2 lengths to Ankara, Our Sophia, a length and a half Pochinella from Carlisle Bennett, a length and a half Star Style Girl. Past the 800, still Vera's Boy on the inside and Celso by 2 lengths to Mrs. Fitzherbert, a neck away Lord of Camelot and 3 deep on the outside of them, Colonial King going forward. Knight of Avon is tracking it from Burano, 2 lengths to Ankara, hard ridden. Pochinella to the outside from Our Sophia. Carlisle Ben easing off the fence and 2 to Star Style Girl. On the turn, 500 out. Celso and Vera's Boy a length to Mrs. Fitzherbert. Lord of Camelot is struggling. Then came Burano behind them, and on the outside, Knight of Avon and Carlisle Ben pulled wide. In the straight, Celso the leader. Mrs. Fitzherbert tackling it from Vera's Boy. Star Style Girl coming from the rear. Lord of Camelot's dropped right out of it, but Mrs. Fitzherbert, the little darlings, hit the front. She's small, she's good. Mrs. Fitzherbert wins by 2 lengths. Second placing, very close, Star Style Girl and Celso from Knight of Avon, Carlisle Ben. They were followed by Pochinella, Burano, Vera's Boy, Our Sophia. Lord of Camelot stopped to a walk. He's run third last in the race from Ankara, and last home Colonial King. Well, there's not much of her, but she's good. Official placings in the St. George Stakes. Number 8 is the winner, Mrs. Fitzherbert, ridden by M. Clark. It's a photo for the minor placings in the St. George Stakes. And there's not a breath in it either, with Star Style Girl finishing very fast on the outside to join Celso as they've hit the line together. Lord of Camelot, a shocker. You wouldn't think he was the same horse that raced at Flemington. He had the run of the race today and was beaten before the turn. He's beaten only 2 home. Carlisle Ben made a bit of a sprint when they turned for home, but only went for about 100 metres and he was gone. Celso, a big run. Second placing has gone to number 9, Star Style Girl, ridden by Armelian. And third, number 13, Celso, ridden by Therese Payne. 8, 9 and 13. The winner, Mrs. Fitzherbert, to pay $2.85 and $95. Star Style Girl, a Quinella to Colin Hayes, $1.55, and Celso $2.90, and they ran 136.4. So we've got one to go. The Get Square Stakes here at Caulfield, the dual handicap. Miss Clipper is out with Calling Lisa. Sudden 310 and 155. Mrs. Mannering 535, 175. Normandy Bay 230 and 90. Singing One to 505, 180. Come Tell 430, 135. Galway Gale 325 and 85. Nancrest 375, 120. Bay of Sterling 1095, 295. Bit of Grace 63.55 and 1340. Century Waltz 34, 10, 825. Now the winner of the previous race on the program, number 8, Mrs. Fitzherbert, by Lord Dudley from Very Vain, a chestnut mare, 5-year-old, raced by Mesdames P. Churnside, H. Hyder and J. Wilson, trained by Colin Hayes at Angaston and ridden by Michael Clark. Second, number 9, Star Style Girl, completing a Quinella for Colin Hayes in the race, the rider Armelian. And third, number 13, Celso Therese Payne. Officially fourth, Knight of Avon, and fifth, Carlisle Ben. So at this stage, you've seen the main chances in the last. Let's go to the golf.
Together, didn't he? Must have got on the wrong side of the hog's back. So, what drama we might see here if O'Meara were to miss and Stanley were to hole.
Mark O'Meara now driving from 13th.
There's the light. Racing. Jumped away in a beautiful even line. Bay of Stirling dropped out to the rear with Mrs. Mannering when they settled down. Sudden, one of the early leaders. Singing Wonders up with them early too, and Bit of Grace is going to head them all off, and on the inside Century Waltz was next, then Star of Casitas. Almost Paradise on the rails. About a length further back in the field, Come Tell from Nan Crescent, then Verbano. They were followed by Normandy Bay with Sweet Reply well back at this stage, and Galway Gale on the outside. They were followed then by Bay of Stirling, and back at the rear Mrs. Mannering and Summer Period. Down by the 800, the leader is Bit of Grace, a half-length Singing Wonder, 2 lengths to Sudden in the box seat. They're followed by Almost Paradise. On the outside of them, Nancrest going very fast from Century Waltz. Next in the field then would be Galway Gale, taken to the outside from Come Tell. Mrs. Mannering further back with Normandy Bay and Verbano as they neared the turn from Bay of Stirling. On the corner now, and Singing Wonder, Nancrest and Sudden have gone up quickly to join the leaders. Nancrest out very wide with Singing Wonder, Sudden in the centre. Then Bit of Grace on the rails, looking for a run. Almost Paradise and Come Tell to the outside, but Nancrest sprinted to the lead. Shot away 2 in front of Come Tell on the outside, and then Almost Paradise, followed by Mrs. Mannering. Nancrest clear with 100 to go. Come Tell wearing it down rapidly as they near the line from Almost Paradise. Nancrest just got its head in front, and it's won. Nancrest ahead to Come Tell, a length and a half away third. Almost Paradise from Mrs. Mannering. They were followed then by Normandy Bay, and next Bay of Stirling. Behind those horses, Verbano. They're followed by Bit of Grace, Star of Casitas in that bunch of horses with Galway Gale, Sweet Reply, Singing Wonder, and back towards the rear Century Waltz, and back with it Summer Period. Official placings in the final event on the program, the dual handicap. The judge has called for a photo to separate Nancrest on the inside from Come Tell, with third placing will go to Century Waltz. Number 8's in the frame, Nancrest, ridden by P. Alderman. Number 8, Nancrest, P. Alderman first. Number 6, Come Tell, B. Thompson was second. And number 14, Almost Paradise, ridden by L. Morn, was third. 8, 6 and 14 in the final event on the program. The time was 1 minute 24.6 seconds. The winner, Nancrest, to pay $4.95 and $1.50. Second, Come Tell, to pay $1.30. And third placing to Almost Paradise, $2.90. And so that's racing from Caulfield today. We'll let you have correct weight as soon as it comes to hand. Thank you for being with us, but the sport still continues. The tradition continues with the golf as we cross back now to our commentators.
$22,100.
So that'll be the first bogey of the day for Ian Stanley, and as the championship leader, that's a tremendous performance.
And it means
tie after the